we're gonna do a special activity for that. I got. Oh man, it's gonna be so bad. I apologize now. Yeah, so I want to do something a little different today. So today's tier list is gonna be, it's gonna be who would be the best candidate for a Valentine's Day date. I'm gonna need to take a minute. I need a magic 8-ball to right here. Oh man, I keep picking characters not a release, but I already know she's technically not released and she's technically in the not real category, but we're gonna throw her in waifu just because, you know, I'm doing the stream and I get to make the rules, so deal with it. All right, who do we got next? Let's go. Boom. Oh, Vepley. Oh god, no. Please no, dude. I can't even imagine. Could you imagine? Just think about it for a moment. You're in a nice restaurant. There's well-dressed people all around you. You're having, it's a nice quiet evening. Maybe there's like some smooth jazz or some like, you know, Frank Sinatra playing. And Vepley sits down and she's just like, hey, you know, it'd be a good idea. What if I just sing right now in the middle of the restaurant? Dude, no, she would cause a scene. There's no way you could go a whole dinner without her doing some obnoxious idol shit. You know what else would be? She'd probably bring Mr. Pizza to the dinner too. They'd have to ask the waitress, like, excuse me, waitress, could we have a third chair at the table here? It's for the stuffed animal. It's Mr. Pizza. Oh man, I told you this is getting more unhinged by the minute. We're gonna go with Sabrina. Oh geez. All right, I'm sorry. My wallet. I just can't handle it. I can't do it, Sabrina. I'm sorry. What? Just like that? 3 months of operating expenses? That's for my closed beta test boys. They probably get that joke. I think, was there a category for abstain? There we go. I'm gonna put Ulra down in the abstain category. No vote. That's I mean, I can't laugh at my own jokes like that. It's not funny. All right, let's go. Oh boy. Oh well. Oh man, this is. I mean, I'm very biased here. Well, here's the question. Here's the real question. Is Nemesis and Krolik, is this a package deal? Like, do they have to? Like, if you were to show up to dinner with Nemesis, does Krolik have to be there to interpret? Awesome Sonic says you gotta put Krolik with the waifu tier. I'm not going to. Could you, like I said, if you brought them together on a like okay, so I know the Krolik cuck chair meme is going around. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. I feel so bad for Krolik. She's getting the cuck reputation because she's the translator. Same thing, it'd be like the name of the Vepley and the Mr. Pizza situation. Like, yeah, we need a third chair at this dinner table, please. Because Krolik needs to stand there and interpret. And then, you know what would happen? About not even halfway through, like probably like 5 minutes in, they'd start arguing about some nonsense. You know, I don't even know what would get said, but they would just start going back and forth and just having like little quips at each other. And you'd just be like the awkward third wheel where really they're having the dinner date together, an angry dinner date together, and you're just kind of there to watch. So this might upset people if I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one if I don't rate her highly. And I know this is gonna upset a lot of people, but we're gonna, well, hear me out. It would start off with some snotty comment about, you know, like, I bet you know, I don't even want to be here. The only reason I'm here is because you're too much of a loser to have a date on Valentine's Day. So that's what it would start off with. Like, oh well, that's nice. I'm glad you say these hurtful things to my face. It really makes me feel better. But then she'd like eventually come around and she'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, that wasn't very nice to say. So she's teetering on the edge of these two, but like the whole like Tassundra personality is just, I'm sorry, it just doesn't do it for me. I know there's gonna be people that disagree with me on this one, and you're welcome to disagree, but it's my tier list, so too bad. Wow, I wasted 40 minutes of our lives on this.